Fugloy is the easternmost island in the Faroe Islands archipelago. When visiting the Faroe Islands, it is not easy to decide which of the 18 islands to include in your trip. One thing is certain, a trip to one of the most remote islands is well worth the journey. Fugloy is the easternmost island in the Faroe Islands. A hidden gem known for its cliffs, rich bird life, and peaceful villages. There are only two settlements on the island, Hattervik and Kirkja. The island offers a rare glimpse into a life untouched by time, where tradition and nature exist in harmony. Fugloy is a birdwatcher's paradise. Archaeological research has uncovered evidence of Viking presence on the island dating back to around the 6th century AD. Remains of weapons, houses, and burnt grains have been found. People here lived off livestock, hunting, and fishing. The island has a population of only 44 people, divided between two villages. You will probably be the only tourist on this island for a month or even longer. If you want to feel like an alien visitor, this is the place for you. There are more sheep than people here. Only the main Faroe Islands are connected by tunnels or bridges. Therefore, many small islands can only be reached by helicopter or ferry. There is no transport schedule, it operates as needed. The island of Fugloy is the perfect place to get lost. A place where there is much that is undiscovered and unknown. The name of the island means Bird Island. Long ago, it is said that a wizard lived here who could understand their language. Birds were part of his magic. To this day, millions of birds nest on these rugged cliffs. Who knows, maybe the wizard is still sleeping in these basalt cliffs and caves. There is a legend about how the Vikings ended up on these islands. It was said that Fugloy was once a floating island. Trolls lived on the island. Many times, warriors on drakars sailed to the mysterious place and tried to land on the ground. But each time, huge trolls appeared and threw stones at the ships. Once, on one of the expeditions, there was a wizard on the ship. He controlled the weather and filled the ship's sails. The sorcerer summoned his powers and turned the trolls into stones and green hills. The small grassy hills are still located around the island. And they say that on certain nights, they regain their bodies and seek out people to take their lives in revenge. On such days, the wind blows particularly strongly. And the island is filled with mysterious sounds and spirits. The island also has a beautiful magical arch. It will suddenly appear before you in the fog, like a magical portal. Who knows what will happen to you if you find yourself there? According to legend, this portal leads to the underworld. where a huge worm sleeps on gold. The main thing is not to wake it up by accident. Since ancient times, old tracks have been laid on this island. Today no one remembers who built them. In order not to get lost and not to lose their way, people built slides of stones. And on the way they walked from one rock slide to another and so on. Because in fog or bad weather it is easy to get lost in these places. On the island, people tend to livestock, hunt birds, fish, and mow grass. However, the local atmosphere and aura of the place give these simple tasks a majestic quality. And perhaps one day it will persuade you to stay here and find peace in life. I wish all my viewers silence, depths of peace, waves.